The night was supposed to protect them. No flares, no moonlight, no movement. That was the rule. Because in war, if you couldn't be seen, you couldn't be killed. But on that night, something was different. German soldiers held their positions in complete darkness, confident that the black silence around them was their shield. And then, gunfire. Precise, controlled, unseen. Men started dropping one by one. No muzzle flashes, no footsteps, no warning. Just death coming from the dark. And for the first time in the war, they faced something they couldn't understand. Because the enemy could see them. The German army had trained for years to dominate the battlefield. Discipline, coordination, superior tactics. Their soldiers were taught to move with precision, to read terrain, to control engagements. But all of it depended on one thing: visibility. At night, war usually paused. Darkness leveled everything. Even the strongest army became blind. But along the Western Front, soldiers began noticing a pattern. Night raids were becoming different, not chaotic. Not random, but targeted, strategic, almost as if someone was watching them the entire time. At first, they blamed spies, then luck, then coincidence, because the alternative didn't make sense. It couldn't. Seeing in complete darkness was impossible. But what they didn't know was that Allied forces had begun deploying something new. A technology so advanced for its time, it didn't feel real. Early night vision devices. Primitive, heavy, limited, but powerful enough to turn darkness into an advantage, using infrared light invisible to the human eye. These devices allowed soldiers to detect movement where there should have been none, shapes in the dark, heat, motion, position. For the first time in history, night was no longer safe. The discovery didn't come all at once. It came in fragments, a patrol that never returned, a sentry shot without warning, an entire position compromised without a single flare fired. German soldiers began to realize this wasn't luck. They were being watched. Then came the moment that confirmed everything. A small unit moving under cover of darkness spotted something strange, a faint glow. Not visible light, but something unnatural. Through captured equipment, they finally understood. Devices mounted on rifles, strange optics, technology that didn't belong in their world. Suddenly it made sense. The enemy wasn't guessing. They were hunting. Panic spread quickly, because this wasn't just a new weapon. It broke a fundamental rule of war. Darkness had always been equal. Now it wasn't. German command struggled to respond. Reports came in, but many officers dismissed them. Seeing in the dark sounded like fear, exaggeration, excuses. Orders remained the same: hold position, avoid unnecessary movement, trust the night. But the soldiers on the ground knew the truth. The night was no longer theirs. Following orders now meant staying still while someone else watched you. That's when the real conflict began. Obey orders and remain exposed. Or adapt and risk punishment, because doing nothing was becoming deadly. Some units began changing their behavior quietly, unofficially. They moved less predictably, avoided patterns, stayed low even when they thought they were unseen. They were no longer hiding from the enemy. They were hiding from something that could already see them. Then came the turning point. One unit made a decision. They would break protocol. Instead of holding position, they would move under darkness. Slow, silent, unpredictable. Every second felt like they were being watched. Every sound amplified, every step a gamble. And for once, nothing happened. No shots, no invisible attack. They had slipped out of a pattern the enemy had already learned. That decision didn't just save them, it revealed something deeper. The enemy's advantage wasn't just technology, it was predictability. By the final stages of the war, night vision devices remained limited, heavy, rare, not widely deployed. But their psychological impact was massive. They changed how soldiers thought about the battlefield. The night was no longer a shield. It was a question. Who can see and who can't? And for the German soldiers who experienced it first, it didn't feel like technology. It felt like the future had arrived early, and it chose a side. Because in war, sometimes the biggest advantage isn't firepower. It's seeing the moment, before your enemy even knows it exists.